my name is Sean Norris, and in today's video, Jesse Mully joins me as I go camping in Waterton Lakes National Park. So we just made it to Waterton Lakes National Park. We arrived at our campground, the Crandell Mountain Campground. We set up both of our tents, and it was sprinkling rain on us when we got here, but now the blue skies have come out and we're gonna head into town now.
We're going to Waterton Village to fill up on gas and fill up our stomachs.
The village is only a 10-minute drive from our campground. So we just got back to our campground after having lunch at Pizza of Waterton. After that, we actually got some groceries, just a little bit of stuff like ground beef, some eggs, just some food for when we're out here. And we're back at our campsite, just relaxing in the sun now that it's out. And we're probably gonna do a little hike after this. The campsite we stayed in is B10, and although a little open, it provided us with incredible views of the surrounding area. So now Jesse and I are just going for a walk. Campground is right behind us back there. We're just checking out this little trail that we found. Kind of leads into this open pasture you can see around me. Just gonna continue to explore it, because why not? We quickly found ourselves at the Blackiston River. After heading back to our campground, we decided it would be a good time to check out Red Rock Canyon, only a 5 to 10 minute drive down the road. We took a walk up the short loop trail once at Red Rock Canyon, admiring the towering cliff walls on our sides. Unfortunately, the bridge at the top was closed and our planned hike to Blackiston Falls couldn't happen because the trail was closed as well. We decided to head down into the canyon and walk up the ice-cold creek. There are signs explaining that this is allowed, however you enter at your own risk because of the slippery rocks.
So, took a misstep. I fell into the water. As you can see, I cut my arm a little bit. Not too bad. It's okay. I'm soaking wet now. That's the most of my problem. I'll dry off eventually though, but that's also why when you come down here, there are signs saying you enter at your own risk. This is definitely a place where you could get hurt, just like this. I'm lucky it wasn't worse, but we chose to come up here. Now there's nothing preventing us from doing so. It's a beautiful canyon, but you have to be aware of the risk. and be prepared that something might happen. I thought I would also explain why I fell. So normally when I put my foot into a patch of rocks in the water, I'll put my foot down like that and kind of wiggle it around like that, test my weight on it. Just the one time I didn't do that is the time I fell. A couple of rocks moved out of the way and caused me to slip.
After seeing some black bears in the Red Rock Canyon parking lot, we headed back to our campsite to start a fire and cook up some food. We just finished our supper. It was excellent. Cooking everything over the open flame really gave it a good old world type of feel. Right now we're just sitting around the fire, keeping it stocked. Roasting some marshmallows.
I thought today went very good because the drive wasn't as long as I thought it would be, and when we did get here, despite a little fierce resistance from the wind, we managed to get our tent set up and even go into town, grab a bite to eat at Pearl's Diner. Checked out a Red Rock Canyon. Unfortunately, a section was closed off yet. Since getting here, the beauty of Waterton is just outstanding. I mean, how I've not returned to this place in 20 years boggles my mind. This is a definite repeat visit for me. I mean, this is the only first day here since then, and I'm already hooked. I mean, gorgeous.
So here's something new that I decided to try out today on this trip. I had some salami that I brought with that I had in my fridge. I thought I'd try and use it up, eat it in a sandwich, but I figured why not try and roast it? And we did it a little bit before, and it is incredible roasted. It gets crispy. Boy, it's getting really good crisp and taste to it. Actually, if you watched last week's video on Fish Creek Park and Sandy Beach, this is the same salami that I was eating, or the same package that I was eating in that video.
Roast is good too.
Yeah, it really does. So we made it through the night. It's about 8:30 a.m. I actually slept pretty good. I was very warm the entire night. Kind of surprising considering my experience earlier this year backcountry camping. But it was a good night. We're cooking up some eggs right now to have some breakfast. Then we're gonna do the Bears Hump later today. Bears Hump hike. I start a fire using my flint and steel and then cook up some eggs on my frying pan. I think these eggs turned out pretty good. So before we head out back to the town site to check it out more and do the Bears Hump hike, I thought it'd be a good time now to kind of explain and list off the things that I forgot to bring while we're out here. The first thing that I know that I forgot, eating utensils. I have a small fork and spoon and knife combo thing. I totally forgot it at home. Another thing that I forgot to bring, roasting sticks. Literally, I had put them with all my other stuff before I left, but slightly out of reach of my cats so that they wouldn't play with them. And because I put them slightly out of reach, I totally forgot about them. Another thing that I forgot to bring was a cell phone car charger. I grabbed my charging cord, but I forgot to grab the USB charger out of our car at home before I left. Another thing that I totally forgot was to bring a pillow. I have an inflatable one. It did the job, but since we're driving camping, I could have brought mine from home and been that much more comfortable. Other than that, I can't really think of any other things that I forgot. A towel. I could have brought in a towel. But yeah, that's really most of it. It would have been a lot easier had I brought those things. I had to go and buy a roaster stick now, but just make a list. Making a list before you go camping is a good way to remember everything. So make that list, check off things as you add them to your when you're loading them into your car, check them off then. We then head towards the Waterton Village to do the Bears Hump hike. So Jesse and I have started doing the Bears Hump hike. It's about 1.5 kilometers all the way up to the top, but you gain 200 meters of elevation. So it's quite a steep climb, although it's short. As we get closer to the top, our legs feel like they're on fire. The views at the top are some of the best in the park, and you can even see into the United States far across the lake.
You know, it was wasn't very long, but it was very tough. Yet that toughness was met with a great reward with the incredible sight of Waterton, Montana across the lake itself, and a joyful, bountiful amount of wind to cool me off. Definitely recommend the Bears Hump.
We head into the village after our hike for some lunch at Zum's, and then explore the town and the lakeshore. We hit up Cameron Falls as well, which is a large waterfall tucked away on the edge of the village. After the waterfall, we head up to the Prince of Wales Hotel to check out the view of the lake from up there. We start making our way back to the campground, and on our way we make a stop at a meadow to admire all the beautiful wildflowers. Since this is our last night here, I thought I'd kind of go over my fire starting method for this. As you can see, I kind of arranged it in a bit of a kind of a log cabin type. Two blocks on the bottom, and then 2 on top of that, and then 2 on top of that, with a bunch of twigs and stuff mixed in between, and some paper too. Once I light it, it'll start really quickly, and I'm gonna do that again today with my flint and steel. Just like that. Only took about 30 seconds and we have fire. Alright, here's my finished burger. Looks really good. Turned out really well. First time I've actually ever cooked a burger over an open flame like that. And I can tell already it will not disappoint. Incredible flavor. Amazing.
The most memorable part of today was not only just climbing up the Bears Hump hike, which gave us a breathtaking view of Waterton and the lake itself. But also hiking up Red Rock Canyon, which just going through the harsh, cold glacial water with nothing but sandals and shorts on, taking our slips and falls provided us with a beautiful picture of red sedimented rock against green algae and moss and trees growing on the side. It was just beautiful. It was more beautiful than, say, a picture could ever be painted. It was truly a memorable experience, and you know what? It's something I'm going to take away because it's a picture in my mind, and it's going to be a picture perfect for the rest of my life. And topped it off, we had s'mores at the end. You can't beat that. Waterton, I'm definitely coming back to Waterton. I should have been here a long time ago.
As the sky darkens, we stay up later to see some of the stars and let the rest of our firewood burn out. So we made it through our second night. We went to bed a little later last night, around 11:30 midnight, compared to the night before where we went to bed around 10:30. The sleep was about the same actually for me compared to our first night. I got a decent sleep. I slept till about 8:30. So did Jesse. He slept a little longer while I went to the bathroom and kind of freshened up. And now we're just going to take our tents down, head into the campsite, or head into the town site, I should say, get some food, and then we're out of here. It's been a great trip to Waterton once again, and I'm already looking forward to coming back. If you enjoyed this week's video, make sure to leave a like and comment. Subscribe for new videos every Friday, and check out the last 2 weeks' videos by clicking right on them.